Today, we built a cargo port. We've built 5 incredible industries. They are ore, timber, farming, oil, and lastly, unique factory. Overall, we are profiting $438,000 per week. Today, we're going to try to build an efficient cargo and tourism port right over here. The island and a rough new highway system is ready for us to build the ultimate cargo port. We're going to need a nice highway connection here. So having a look at some junctions we've got the standard 3-way intersection. We've got something like this, and you know what, this one is quite small and I think it might do the job. Let's delete this part of the highway and place the new interchange in the center. We need to make some modifications to this exchange because we've got 3 lanes coming in and only 2 lanes going out. We're gonna have some issues here. So what we are gonna make sure we do is this one here is a 2-lane, and in terms of traffic going back into the city, we're also gonna make sure this here's a 2-lane. So we're gonna make a couple of changes to this intersection right here. Now, do we want a medium industrial road or do we want maybe like a standard 4-lane road? I think we're going to use these 4-lane roads, an upgrade here and upgrade there, and bringing this road out, we're going to come up probably by 6, then across the river. We're also going to add a connection over here. Now, of course, the connection from this highway into the road we're about to build is going to have to be modified. We're going to use these 2-lane highways, and what we are going to do is probably click here, want to drag this on the angle, and we're going to come out over into this side of the harbour. So that means we'll have a connection over here, and we'll also have a connection coming in over here. We also want traffic from over here to come back onto the highway system. So honestly, taking that same height, let's click somewhere here, drag back over onto the mainland, then let's also come down to ground level under the highway, and we'll slowly bring this back up onto the highway system. The island and the highways might be in, but the most critical infrastructure needs to go in now. Instead of using the base game cargo hub, let's use the double cargo hub made by Vilgard 92. So placing this in most probably from this edge to this edge, as you can see, that's going to be way too big. So let's place in some of these smaller cargo hubs. Let's place in a harbour over here and over here. And then coming back to that mod once again, let's chuck one in here. And you know what? Let's delete these 2. Place in the big one over here as well as a smaller one next to it. And you know what as well, let's delete this one and replace it with a giga one. It looks quite impressive, but we have uneven terrain. I think our key walls are a little bit too tall, so what we got to do is lower the island down and add in the road network. The roads are in and the highways are connected. Now it's time to make this area come to life. So what do we have in here? We have cargo harbours, and you know what, it would actually look really good in this area? Some container storage units. So what we are going to do is place in as many as we possibly can along this road here, just like that. And let's have a look what else we've got in. We've got some of these large warehouses we probably place in. Now, of course, they're probably not going to fit, so maybe some like these medium ones would be ideal. Coming down into this area, we also want to take a look at some of these crude storages. So we've got a large one here we could probably take a look at. So we could place like 2 of these down the end, and then we have like some of these floating roofs, which could also be really cool around here. We've also got this like post sorting facility too, which could be really cool in this area. And seeing that we've got that in here, let's make sure we get some post facilities in this region. I'm thinking as well, we can actually place in a nice large warehouse in over here. And realistically, looking at everything else we've got, we could definitely get some more oil and probably chuck maybe a few along this road. Seeing that a lot of this is going to be high use for traffic, I don't think we can really place much else anywhere else. One thing we want to make sure we do, however, is get fire and police. I also want to place in a small recycling center. The last thing that we're going to add into this area is a shuttle service, and we're going to use the metros. Going to place in one here, one over here, and it would be nice to actually add some more throughout the area, as it is going to be people's workplaces. Maybe we can put one there. And I'm just trying to think, if we come in this way, come around up through here, the last point of contact up through here somewhere, we are starting to see traffic flow through the area. There is one ship that's just left. And how is it going around here? Not too bad. Of course, we're having some weird traffic things going on here. We might honestly turn these lights off because that might cause a bit of problems. And then it's just like simple traffic management. Make sure you're giving way here. When you come off the freeway here, make sure you're giving way over here. It's just honestly simple traffic management. Apart from this fire that's going on in the city, it's been a couple of weeks and the cargo port is doing fantastic. fantastic. The traffic looks pretty good. It is a little bit heavy here, and of course this exit here. But next time though, guys, we're going to be building the new downtown city right in here. This is going to be a very exciting project, and I cannot wait to get started. So guys, if you went to enjoy today's video, don't forget to subscribe down below, and guys, I'll see you all in a new video soon.